What is up, everybody? We're back for the second stream of the day. I had a glorious nap. It was glorious in all of its nappiness. I am on a second cup of afternoon coffee. I've got short ribs cooking in the slow cooker. Doing a new recipe. I'm trying something different. But we've got short ribs and squash, garlic, onions, potatoes, whole bunch of spices, Worcestershire. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. It's going to be going for the next 6 hours in the kitchen while I'm working this afternoon. Chris is with our grandniece, who unfortunately is a little sick, so we'll see how everything goes. She had a fever this morning when she showed up, so she's coughing. She's never good. I did get my flu shot on Friday, but I haven't had enough time to build up any immunity, so we'll see. We are back to some Anno 117 Pax Romana today on a key from Ubisoft, so shout out to them for bringing me along for the journey. I also have a PS5 Gold Edition key to give away today during the stream, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that because we're going to wait a little while before we do that, get some more people into the stream. We're going to be doing that giveaway over in Discord, so make sure you follow the links wherever you're watching, whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, or TikTok. Look around, you'll find the links, find our Discord, join the Discord. We'll be doing the giveaway over in Discord, so stay tuned for that. We'll do that here in a bit. But in the meantime, we're back. Had a few days off from this game because I was getting my teeth into the Cyberpunk 2077 holiday playthrough. So let's continue to see if I can get my booty kicked in this game. Because it is not easy. Journey to Albion. I do feel like I kind of shot myself in the foot choosing to side with Celts on my first playthrough, because it's like hard mode. Or not to ally myself with the Celts, but to go with the Celtic options, because my goodness, it does make things a little more challenging, because you can't like drain the swamplands, and you actually have to work with the environment. Okay, how far are we along, by the way? We have 3 minutes, 8 seconds left before we can learn this god. And as soon as we've unlocked him, we are going to go set him as the deity of the island. I'm going to leave this place alone. We're actually going to go back over to the other island now. See how things are over here. Because as soon as we can set a deity here. I wonder if I need to put... I already have one, don't I? That's for this one. Need to be smacked up in there to get all of those, wouldn't it? Yeah, Adam, I went with the Celtic option, and honestly, yeah, it's been a little rough sometimes. 49 seconds, and I can choose the deity here. And at some point, I probably need to get some soldiers on this island, but I've been trying to avoid building more stuff at the moment. Oh, I'm horrible at these games, Adam. Like, I don't normally play the RTS stuff, specifically because I'm so bad at them. Alright, choose a patron god for this island. We are in Dundover. We're going to set Cuernos as the patron. Alright, let's look at these quests. I want to focus on the diplomacy options still. I need to transport a land unit to the isle near the eastern edge of the map. So I need a land unit first and foremost. So do I have any land units that I can grab from down here?
Future citizens unite.
So
Simple serves best.
I think I can probably grab.
Future citizens unite.
I need my flagship.
What could you possibly require?
I need you to sail yourself back to the main island, sir, so that we can grab our soldiers.
Time flies, as do we.
Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. Uh-oh. Okay, that's orange, not red. I was like, wait, is that, what's her name? Because she's totally amassing a military force, and I've just been sort of like ignoring it, hoping I can take the diplomatic route. Protective entourage was discovered.
We'll make a night of you yet.
Your progress of the discoveries has improved diplomatic relations. Nice. Okay, now what I want to do here is I want to load soldiers.
Neptune's finest, ready.
No, what are you doing? Come here. I didn't tell you to patrol.
What could you possibly require?
Oh, did I select the wrong ship? Son of a bitch. I did. Where the heck is my flagship?
We stand
Ah, there it is.
waiting.
I just selected the wrong ship. Hang on. How do I take these troops and get them on the ship?
Simple serves best.
Garrison units cannot embark. What are garrison units?
No road too long.
What does that mean? I need to pause this. Oh shit, we are on like speedy mode. Not what I wanted to do. Ah! Stop! Pause. What are garrisoned units? Garrison troops cost no workforce but can't leave the island. The job is to defend the island and nothing else. If you wanted to invade another island, you have to recruit regular soldiers for workforce and weapons in the barrack buildings, and you can build blah 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 blah. These can be loaded onto ships to transport to other islands. Recruit regular soldiers for workforce. The two types cannot be converted into each other. Just destroy the unit and then rebuild it, and you have all the troops back in it. Huh. That one I'm gonna have to play around with this probably to figure this out. Let's do a hard save. Okay. Now if I destroy these guys, do I get them back in the workforce?
What's at your command?
Disband. So they're going to go back to the villa. Am I then allowed to recreate them? How does this work? I don't... How does... Hang on. Garrison Auxila. Oh. So I have two groups. Do I need to raise a specific unit? Possibly. This is going to take a minute. I do have a hard save here, though, so if I screw this up or if I get attacked or something... I may not be able to take the ones that... Because I think the one I was trying to choose was one of the ones that came with the ship that the Romans sent. I may not be able to take those. I may have to create my own. Yeah, I think that's what that was, Adam, because if you look, there's two groups in here. And they were part of that group. So I'm thinking That's what that was, and I think I needed to create a unit from here. I think those were part of the units that were sent. This is probably the unit I created. Hang on, I thought there was a unit over here patrolling. They are no longer here. That's not good. I may have inadvertently recalled both of those units. I don't know how to... Can I pull these guys out? I don't know what that did. Whatever, I'm gonna attempt to do this here really quick.
A new unit has been recruited.
Very much. Now this unit, hopefully I can send straight to the ship. Embark unit. Perfect. Hang on. No, no. Stop! What is going on here? What just happened? I said embark. Oh, they're gonna go all... the ship's gonna sail around? Why wouldn't they have gotten on over there? That's weird. Alright, whatever. It's gonna sail all the way around so that we can grab them off the beach.
Your people are ailing.
What island do I have? Which one's Craigmore? Yeah, this one. Who's sick? I don't see anybody sick. Full requirement. Choose a Roman path. I did not choose a Roman path. Oh, lights are flickering. That's not good. Oh, let's definitely take that. Alright, I gotta go find this island. It said eastern edge, but I don't have like a waypoint for it. It just says transport a landing to the island near the eastern edge of the map.
Neptune's finest! Ready! Time flies, as do we.
I don't know if they mean this map.
Festina Lente.
Can't disembark on a peaceful island. So that's obviously not it.
Farewell, Praetor.
Eastern edge of the map. Let's keep going all the way over here. See what we can find. Come on now. Since when do you not auto follow the...
Through the waves.
Yeah, usually it auto follows. What the heck? It was auto following before and now it's no longer auto following.
Forward. Time flies, as do we.
Seriously, it totally used to auto follow and now it's no longer auto following the ship.
Forward.
Huh. Because it used to be if I would hover over it, it would follow the ship as we traveled along.
Time flies, as do we.
Mildly annoying. I wonder if there's a setting that got toggled in the update. Damn it!
What could you possibly require?
Oh, we got an island over here. Maybe, is it the place? That doesn't look like an island to me.
Waiting for your decree. We advance. Through the waves. Forward! Festina Lente.
I don't think that counts as like a... Oh, hang on, we got something over here.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Yep.
We advance.
And I see like a little ship right there, so if I had to guess...
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to...
Now to find the last known camp of the 9th cohort Tungrel.
Nice! There's the camp. Hold on.
Support.
No, we're gonna go over here.
Oh there! What you Roman doing all the way out here? You seen my horses?
I'm looking for signs of a camp the 9th cohort made here during the Servian Wars.
It is a good game, you know.
I can't help you. I gotta find my darlings, my horses.
Find 5 horses. Are they going to be on the island, I wonder? Hang on, I see some horses down over here.
Front line gets the view.
One, 2, 3.
All my beasts counted for. I thank ye.
No trouble. Now about that camp.
I never said I knew nothing about it.
Hey! I just helped you recover your horses.
Don't change the fact that I know nothing about the whereabouts of the court standard, do it.
Send one of your units to scout the island's gorge.
Decent spot. Aye.
Better send my units down there to have a look for the Aquila.
Right on.
Your people are ailing.
Actually, hold up now, because I don't know that I have a
Down here, but
doctor.
rusty swords and the odd rusty carapace of segmentata.
Hang on, I don't know
Just
that I
a
have.
flap of a winged sandal? I don't remember saying anything to that old man about the 9th cohort standard.
I don't know that I put a
Old
doctor
man,
over here.
explain yourself.
Oh no!
How did you know we were looking for the lost standard of the 9th cohort Tungrorum?
Please, don't hurt me. In a way, it's a relief not to have to hide it anymore. My name is Gaius Lollius Lactuca. There's a few like me taking refuge here. The 9th was my command. I was out of my depth. The Skaha had surrounded us. They offered us a deal. Renounce our oath to Rome and join the Skaha, or die in dishonor there and then.
You think desertion is more honorable? But it's not like the Skaha to give you the choice.
Only a handful of us were from Latium. The rest drawn from Gaul, Hispania, Celts in all but the uniform and oaths to Rome.
So you went with the crowd to save yourself?
Oh, it was a difficult moment. But my reasons, more complicated than you may think. I liked it here. I still do. But never mind that. If you're gonna make me pay for my choices, make it quick, Governor.
I know what the Procurator would do with deserters. But what would I do?
Well, let's pause the game for a moment because I need to get over here and see if I put a medic. I don't know that I did, and my people are sick. And I don't know that I put... a medica, or whatever it's called. And I bet I need to put... Oh, I do have one over here. Okay, I at least put one over here. But I did not have one. Over there. Alright. Bunch of sickies! Okay, now we need to make a choice about the deserters. Years ago, the 9th cohort Tungrorum agreed to join. That's a typo. The Scarlet represented defeat. Many of the cohorts were already sympathetic, but there's only one punishment for armed deserters: death. That is, if you're following Roman law. Out here in the frontier land, governors could do the cheese. Depending on your verdict, the old guard may still put up a fight. I'm gonna keep their secret.
So you let our story remain in the past? Gods be praised. The Legion would never have been so lenient back in the day.
Well, I am not the Legion, sir.
That's Pax for you, Gaius Lollius Lactuca. May you live out the rest of your days in rain-soaked bliss.
I am doing good. Thank you very much. We're going to do a giveaway here in a few minutes, everybody. We're going to be giving away a PS5 Gold Edition of Anno 117 Pax Romana.
Now, Cratius. Perhaps some things are best kept buried.
We're going to do a trivia question here in a few minutes. You're going to need to get over into Discord, because you'll need to DM me in Discord. So if you're watching right now, whether you're watching on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, get over to Discord, because you'll want to DM me directly, and it's going to be the first person to correctly answer.
That is all. Don't expect us to sing your praises.
Shout out to Ubisoft for the giveaway key, and also for the key for my version of the game as well. I'm playing on the PS5 Pro, doing a playthrough of the Gold Edition, thanks to Ubisoft. There's a letter for you. You may not know this, but out on the Scatha, brother of Voda is prisoner at Whitecliff that is the Dominus of Corbin, someone who might be your friend on a nearby island.
The procurator is keeping Vawada's brother captive.
He and the other prisoners are destined for a life like my own, far from their point of origin.
All right. All right, hang on. I'm looking at the looking up some trivia answers here. Trivia questions. How do you take over another island? I have no idea, Clocker. I have not tried to do that. I am doing a economic pacifist run. Hang on, I'm looking for a good trivia question here. Haha. Oh, this is a good trivia question. So I'm going to ask a quick question. First person to answer correctly in Discord gets a PS5 Gold Edition of the game, courtesy of Ubisoft. Again, you'll need to DM me directly. I am Renfail on Discord, so just send me a message there. There was a king that Patrick baptized at the Rock of Cashel around AD 450. As legend tells it, what happened to the king during the rite of baptization? This is some Celtic lore and mythology. Correct answers only. First person to give me the correct answer in Discord gets a copy of the game on the PS5. Alright, let's look at the next quest over here. I'm trying to do the diplomatic route, so... Celtic captives. A note from an anonymous horse-loving correspondent arrived informing you that Voda's own brothers among the captives in Whitecliffe's cages. The advice is for you to discreetly return to Adhen to his people to improve Celtic-Roman relations. However, the procurator may not be willing to part with the valuable prisoner, so we need to sail to the procurator's harbor, which was somewhere over. Hang on, we gotta load our soldiers first.
Don't mind helping out.
Okay. Procurator was that all the way down here? Yes.
Mariners, forward!
Alright, let's get them going. There you go. That is correct, Water. Give me a second. I gotta go grab the key from the email. Congratulations.
There are signs of public unrest.
Hang on. I'm busy. Don't give me unrest right now. Let's pause. No! Hang on. Pause. I don't know where the unrest is happening. Hang on. I gotta go. Traveling just depends on how, if you're using like I use the sped up mode a lot of time when I'm traveling, but that can also lead to its own complications because unrest just broke out somewhere. I don't know where, because I was tabbed out of the game doing the giveaway. I don't know how to quell unrest. City Watch. Alright. I'm trying to only build those types of buildings and structures when I know that something is happening. I would love to know, because when I first started playing the game, if I hovered the icon over this, it would auto-follow the boat, and it no longer does that, and I'm not sure what changed. They did an update.
I bet better head to the Procurator to see if the prisoner is still about.
Yeah, that's what we're working on, brah. Oh, there we go. I just needed to jump 2. That's why. So, that worked. I didn't have to do that the first time around, but apparently now you have to use the jump 2 button.
What could you possibly require?
I'd hate to find evidence of peculation.
What am I supposed to do here? No, I didn't want to do this. I wanted to... Quest target. Speak with the procurator about his captives. Yes.
Eyeing up my prisoners, I see. I don't intend to cut these criminals loose. They'll be shipped off to Latium soon.
Okay, 13 says, damn, I knew the answer right away when I sent a message on Discord.
Now, which one of these is the right cage?
Hang on, I got multiple things happening right now.
As painful as it appears, a touch of civil unrest is normal in a growing city.
Well, I don't think I have to worry about it at the moment. Because I already built that, so hopefully it fights the unrest.
We stand waiting.
All right.
They didn't like my tattoos. Apparently my Latin grammar isn't as bad as I thought.
They wanted to clear my home to make for a wretched road, but I wouldn't budge.
How do you know I'm Voada's brother? Look, keep it quiet, or things will be far worse for me.
How do I get him out?
This could prove a problem.
Corvidus is not happy.
Why are you so interested in that one, Governor?
Procurator,
A vital capture for the safety of this province, that one. Claims he's a lootist, if you can believe that. Rebels have burned down every taberna he ever played at. Other than that, don't know much about him. Except I can't afford to let him go.
Oh, I bet I can pay you.
This should fall within your jurisdiction.
The man Edhen looks at you with hollow eyes. Somewhere underneath the filth, his hair is as red as his sister's. The smell of the cell is overpowering. Meanwhile, Corvinus is waiting for an answer. Will you tell the truth and reveal his true identity, or will you lie and attempt to... I'm gonna lie and...
To help
buy
you
him.
build? Isn't he better for demolitions?
precisely.
Fair's fair. Stump up the price on his head, and he's yours. Better be quick, though, because he's on the next boat out. I climb the cliffs sometimes. Can't afford to lose my edge.
So did I finish it? How did that work? Did it automatically take him? Is he on my boat?
Fareway, Praetor.
Oh, I need to deliver eels for that quest. Okay, so hold up. He wants 20 tons of eels. Oh, I am really close to a ceasefire treaty. I'm 115 out. Hold this thought. I'm gonna save. I might be able to bribe her. I have enough money. But I don't know if I can do large bribes yet. I think I can only do, like, medium bribes. Let's see what I can do here. I do have it saved, so if this doesn't go where I want it to go. Offer gift. Ready. Oh, I can't do the lavish yet, because it's under research. Let's just see if I give her the generous gift.
We accept your offering.
I'm gonna load. That's not enough for me to want to do it yet. Meanwhile, we can go get the eels. Oh, I need to, I'll be right back. This is a good point. I need to go check the slow cooker. Alright. That did not do, so I need to go grab
We stand waiting.
We need 20 tons of eels. The question is, do I have any
Time
eels?
flies, as do we.
I don't have any eels. I don't think I even know how to do eels. I wonder if I can buy eels from...
Behold, my shining, brilliant city on the hill.
I don't have trade rights.
Troyd.
How do I get trade rights? Request trade treaty. I would have to get him to 100, like...
You have filled my grail.
Well, let me load again, because I just wasted money on that, and he didn't want to do it either. Y'all are stingy, man, is what this comes down to. I don't have enough to trade, and I can't do eels. Because I went the Celtic route, so I can only do clams and what are the other ones? I don't think I can do eels. Let me double check, because I don't have any in my storage, and I'm pretty sure it's because I can't. Let's go over here. Pretty sure. Oh, yeah, I can do eels. But I need marshlands. So we're not producing excess is the problem. Well, let's we need to like get some excess eels going. I might want to do it over here on the other island, maybe. Now I need to build roads. build a warehouse. I don't know if I'm going to connect this one. Let's find out here in a second. Okay, that should give me a chunk of eels. However, I also need to worry about the workforce on that island. Have I played in the Total War games? No. Alright.
Neptune's finest! Ready! We advance!
Oh, I already had... No, I don't have eels. Hang on. Not yet, anyway. I don't have any excess. We will soon. I need 20 tons? Okay. LK13 says, oh, I finally figured out my age is showing. I had to watch a video on how to DM.
Ere?
I can't provide resources, but I can pay for it. How are we doing on excess right now? We're up to 11. I need 20. Maybe I'll have 20 by the time I get here. Yeah, I'll have 20. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, it's the very last one down there is the large gift, so it's gonna be a while before I get to that.
What could you possibly require?
We need 20 tons of eels, sir.
Time flies, as do we.
Alright, that'll release the prisoner. Oh, did it not? He's not moving, is he? sir.
Festina Lente.
You need to move your butt, sir. Get your bouquet over here.
Through the waves.
Name of the game is listed in the category on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. For those of you who want to know what game I'm playing, it's also in the description text of the video and the thumbnail of the video. It's kind of one of those things. Yes.
Our requisition has arrived, I see. What's good for you is good for me.
I should reunite Boada with her brother. Probably.
Yep. But
I don't
I
have to go
will.
back to the Sky High, you know. My sister doesn't understand. Never chose the sword like she did. I don't like killing people.
Don't get robbed on your way home.
Aladino Scathach seems to have grown an inch since you freed him from the White Cliff. Perhaps it's because he stopped stooping as if to dodge a blow. Perhaps it is the absence of rabbit-sized rats. Since you've bought his contract, you need to choose his fate. I'm going to return him to his tribe, because I really want a ceasefire.
Aedan, dear brother. It's time you remembered what you owe to the Skaha. Pick up your sword and fight. And you. The only reason we didn't sink you is that my brother was aboard. But you did the right thing bringing him back. No one wins if we both starve.
Oh, she's offering me a treaty.
would
You
need
have
to watch your
received a
back
ceasefire offer
all
from
the
a
time.
raider. Hostilities will cease for a price. Ceasefire forbids all fighting for a limited time, allowing you to rally your forces. Yeah. Let's do this. It says many of your Roman peers will see this as treachery. I don't care.
Look around you. They're armed to the teeth.
Thousands of years ago, this was sacred ground. Though the rites are forgotten, this is still a place of kings. Never has a Roman walked here and lived. And yet, here you are.
Here ye are.
To kill you would change nothing. Rome always regrows its heads. We offer you truce. No more and no less.
If you're having second thoughts, keep them for later. We don't need another lost legion.
I accept your offer, Bawada of the Skaha.
Then our agreement stands. Let none of us prove traitor.
I like these little animation sequences you get in between as the story unfolds. Pretty cool stuff, man.
Never thought she'd respect anything but the sharp end of a blade. The gods must be on your side, mate.
We're all right. We're alive.
And the Skaha brought beer. I think I'll push my luck and ask for a pint.
There'll be trouble one day. Someone will steal the wrong cow. Or murder the taxman. But until then, let's call it a truce.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Alright.
I expect you to keep the promises you made. All of them.
Yes, ma'am. Put an end to the conflict, vote in the campaign. Fame 50. Nice.
I won a diplomatic success, which may not seem the hard way, but was. I should be pleased with myself, shouldn't I?
Yes, you should be.
Emperor Calidus might see something in me after this.
Alright, that's the homecoming ovation.
Governor Naucratius.
What do I hear?
The Celts have finally decided to kiss the dust. It seems your poking has been crowned with success. UK! And Albion tax flows steadily once more. I need men with your talent, which is why your exile ends now. You shall have an ovatio on your return. I will see you in Latium. Vale, Calidus.
Really? So I'm being summoned back to Latium now.
Heard the good news, Governor. And an ovation. Few get those. Anyway, come and see me before your head gets too big.
Yes, sir.
Waiting for your decree.
I apparently need to get closer.
Congratulations again on subduing Voada and the Skaha.
What exactly is involved with this ovation?
It's a lot like a triumph. Albion-themed parades, no doubt. But for people who aren't emperors.
I see. Well, at least Emperor Calidus is recognizing my achievements here in Albion.
Yes, Marcus. No one could say you haven't done well. Calidus will mind that this is your success, not his. But you're also an ambassador for his brave new era. And right now, that's more important.
He needs me as much as I need him.
Exactly. I get the feel from his letters he wants to trust you, Marcus. New emperors need people they can trust. Listen, Naucratius. This summons. Don't let it be your excuse to turn your back on us forever. You hear? Your cities will need looking after. And I still expect taxes to be paid on time. This is your duty. I'm not relinquishing you of it.
All right, I hear you.
Everything
Take care,
okay,
Corvinus.
Lucas?
Fair winds, Governor.
You're not ready to wake up from your nap,
for
buddy.
The second Augusta, when you're basking in the sun.
Alright, sail to... I guess right here.
We stand, waiting.
Alright, come on now.
Action be our shield.
Yes.
No love at all for these lands? The refreshing breeze? The freedoms?
No, Harry. Freedom, for me, has very specific connotations. Should there ever be a spare moment to discuss my status as a court slave?
I wonder if we
And
still
you
have more
claim
stuff to do in
Albion had no
Latium.
effect on you. Of course. I shall give the topic of your freedom my full consideration.
Back to the Eternal City. Lucas just like woke up, yawned, and went back to sleep. His antibiotics are knocking him out.
I live by a simple rule. Those who achieve great things are to be greatly rewarded.
This is really cool, man. I love this cutscene.
And when I ask, this mortal answers. Let the name echo through the streets. Naucratius. Marcus Naucratius.
Our way, Imperator Calidus.
Your victory, your success illumines this day. This ovation and Rome's success is yours. People of Latium, before us stands a man who faced down the terror of the Celts. A tribal leader so stubborn, no spear could break her. Until now. And so he joins the ranks of legend.
Ave, ave, ave.
Let them celebrate now, Gratius. Your success is a welcome surprise. And I'm certain you'll outshine yourself in the future too.
I'll do my best.
Of course you will. I thought your frail character would shatter against those white cliffs. Yet for Wada's Celts, who have weird ideas of justice, virtue, honor, you bested with diplomacy and persuasion. Wouldn't be my way of doing it, I'll admit.
Right.
You could have dashed through the chaos, moving every obstacle aside, for us. Now, Gratius, you've been my sword arm where others question my orders. Hear me, people of Latium! These lands are returned to Albion's champion, Marcus Naucratius. In his hands, Latium will no longer live in the shadow of volcanoes and sad old emperors, but in the light of a freedom to build
So
on
I'm
victory.
back from exile.
For the power to create, imagine grand designs, are the real trophies of Rome's wars. The end is the beginning, Marcus Naucratius. Now yours to shape alone. Build something the world never forgets. Not merely of stone, but of courage, of justice, of you.
And so that's literally the that right there is the island, yeah, that we started off on. Oh my god. Yeah, we haven't been here in forever, so there's going to be all sorts of stuff. That we have to sort out.
Let the celebrations begin in earnest. To victory!
Take a tour of Juliana and enjoy the festival. Well, here is my... Jump to...
Neptune's finest! Ready!
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Yes, I'm
There is
sure.
a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
And see, this is where... Take a tour of Juliana and enjoy the festival. Where is Juliana? A city endorser has joined. So I can switch between the two maps now. And I guess we can essentially... This is Juliana, Sepia, Juliana, Island of Marcus. Okay, so how do I... I think we have to... Somehow it says, take a tour of Juliana and join the festival. So where is... How do I join a tour?
I am but a stepping stone to your higher standing.
This is the part I'm a little confused on right now, because it says take a tour of Juliana and enjoy the festival. I think this just means I can, like, while the festival is going on, I can just, like, explore the fact that everybody is celebrating right now.
You have been building for 2 hours, Harry. May I suggest some refreshments?
Now, Gratius, if your city isn't on fire, wing your steeds over here. We have your future to discuss.
Sail to Killian's Legion camp to meet him. There we go.
Farewell, Praetor.
That island was over here, if I'm not mistaken. Jump to. It's not showing me where to jump to, though. This is Legion Camp. Where the heck was the Legion Camp? No. It did not jump me to it. Yeah, I have no idea what it is on the keyboard, or on the controller. Sail to his Legion camp to meet him. Where is his Legion camp at? I wonder if it's on the other map. Where the heck? If this was the island, I could swear before, but it's not. That's got to be where I'm supposed to go to. But it's not showing me like the quest objective icon. Because usually it'll say like quest target. But this is, I'm pretty sure this is his Legion camp. Or at least this is where I met him before. I have played Enshrouded. Yep, played a lot of it a couple years back. I was playing it about a month ago, but I'm going to hold off on playing it anymore until it comes to the full 1.0 release. But yeah, I've got probably 60, 80 hours into Enshrouded over the course of a couple years.
Big boy soldier sandals on and get over here.
Okay, there is a quest icon here now.
Waiting for your decree.
There you are then, now Cratius. I've been thinking of heading to Parthava for a season. Trust you to watch things here in Latium for me. But that's not all. Like I said, I always reward those who serve me. You have your island, of course, but real merit deserves more than just a homecoming ovation. I'm a man of my word. One wish, within reason. Speak it, and it will be granted.
Freedom for Ben.
So you want to free the Imperial Court slave? What are you, lovers? I suppose this Ben Balian has served all his masters well, no matter the masters.
Right.
Here. I mean, Marcus Naucratius. Just before the world changed, Calidus gave me my Pileus hat. I am free, finally. Thanks to you.
Calidus kept his promise. Oh, that's wonderful, Ben. What does this mean? You'll be saying goodbye?
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. We have cities to build. It'll be like slipping into a trusty pair of sandals.
Well, it's not like you ever really took orders from me anyway.
No? To work, then. It feels like we've only just started.
But my cities are huge.
You should see the Eternal City, Marcus. It makes this place look pitifully underdeveloped.
Okay. The end and the beginning.
Stand with my foe, and you shall fall with her as well.
Your Sphere's Father's has worsened diplomatic relations.
What could you possibly require?
What do we do, Gov?
Several Liberati have come to plead their case. They accuse the Villicus of treating them worse than slaves, make them toil before dawn, and past sunset they demand compensation and a new Villicus. Reassign. Now we're going to compensate the Liberty and appoint a new Villicus.
Where ye ya?
You've some nerve showing your face here.
So this is interesting. Technically, I've completed the campaign at this point, right? We've technically completed the campaign, and now I'm into what I would assume is like an endless mode, where if I wanted to, I could just keep playing the game with this, with all the relations that I've established, the, you know, the places. That doesn't, I don't. There's not like a story objective to complete anymore now that we've done the main storyline. We have freed Ben. The Emperor's gone. We're back. You know, we're in charge of everything now. There's another game mode that I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and do a hard save here. Okay. Let's go back to the title screen. And then there's some DLCs that are coming next year, which I have as with this gold edition of the game. Oops, I hit continue. I didn't mean to hit continue. I wanted to do new game. I never did see how to walk the streets of the city on the controller. That was something I don't know how to do. Let me do a quick Google. Hang on, let me go back here. What? There's literally it's a controller. Really, is this for real? Totally, it's a controller code. That's hilarious.
Aqueductus, not aqueduct. Am I surrounded by
It's
chaos?
literally up, down, left, right, blah, blah. That's hilarious. It's literally like the old school controller codes. And you could go in first person and like walk the streets of your city. This is pretty cool, to be honest with you, though. Like, but it's literally a code. It was Polygon had it. Up, up, down, down, left, right, circle X on the PS5. Oh my god. Old school codes for the win. So this is cool because, like, you know, we're obviously in the middle of a festival right now. So there's a parade going on. How cool is this shit? And then we can hit circle and come back out of it and just watch the parade. All right, that's pretty awesome. All right, exit to title. Yes, endless gives control to set eye opponents. Cooler looking islands. You still have quests in endless mode. Really? Okay. Well, that might be something we have to dive into. And then you get different portraits you can unlock as you go along. Oh, so since we did the campaign... Oh, I like him. These ones, your Hall of Fame, there's other ways to unlock them. Ubisoft Connect to unlock. I have 150. Why not? So I could choose to be the Emperor. Visit your Hall of Fame. How does this work? Oh, so there are little items you can claim here. Oh, I see how that works. So you would just have to progress through the various tiers to be able to unlock all the avatars. So this is as you get deeper into the game and you play more of the modes and everything else, because I only have access to tier 1. Valeria was hot, man. There you go. And then you can choose difficulty, normal, starting fleet as a flagship. You go advanced or veteran. And then these are the AI components that you would set up for yourself. And then this is if you're going to play with friends. How does that work if you play with friends? Do they take the part of the AI? Because it says here empty slot. So is it the 4 of you playing together against the enemy AI? If so, that's pretty cool. Like, that's... I didn't know you could do that. So I could theoretically, you could get 3 of your friends together and you could play a co-op campaign against the AI. And what, the 4 of you are managing different islands? How does that work? Very groovy. I don't know about different teams against each other. I don't know how that would work. Well, there's something over here, friend game or live game. Hang on. I don't know how I would change that. Oh, hang on. Friend game. Friends can join anytime without invitation. Live game. Co-op partners can continue with the latest saved data from cloud storage. So you could have an ongoing game. Well, that's cool. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Since I'm done with the main campaign now, I need to go record my final review of the game, which is what I'm going to go away and do right now. So thanks for following along. Shout out to Ubisoft for the key. I'm playing this on the PS5 Pro with Gold Edition, which means I've got the forthcoming DLCs as they come out next year. I am probably going to dabble a little bit more in the like unlimited mode now that I'm done with the main campaign. But obviously, since I'm done with the main campaign now, that's the primary thing I was here to play, was through the main storyline. But I'll probably do some more streaming of this in the next few days, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, like I said, I'm going to go record my final review, get that out on YouTube here in a little bit, and then you guys can stay tuned for when I'm going to be live with the next playthrough of this. Currently playing Fallout 76 Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the morning slots, ESO Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays in the morning slots, and in the afternoons I'm doing things like this, a little bit of Voyages of Nera with a key from Treehouse, and recently we started our Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough, and to be honest with you, it's still pretty early in the afternoon. I do have some short ribs in the slow cooker. I may come back with another stream this afternoon. I need to check in with Chris and my grandniece. If they're good and we don't have anything we need to do today, I'll probably be back in the next hour or two with a Cyberpunk 2077 stream. But in the meantime, I'm going to go record the video for the final review of this game and get that on YouTube, so stay tuned. So if you're watching on TikTok, Kick, or Twitch right now, make sure to go over to YouTube, follow along there, because everything in between the streams happens over on YouTube, including game guides. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and congratulations to Water earlier for winning the key for the PS5 Gold Edition that we had to give away today, courtesy of Ubisoft. Thanks, everybody. See you in the next one. Oh, and also, Chizawa, thanks for the sub over on Prime. I just, your Twitch Prime sub. I just saw that coming in as we're heading out the door, but I wanted to say thanks for that. I appreciate the support. Thanks to everybody for being here this afternoon. Don't forget the Discord, the Patreon, all the socials. I'll be back in a bit, probably. See you guys.